Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Website Geek, and today I am gonna show you how you can create a simple one-page website using WordPress. This is the website I am going to create in this video. Without wasting any time, let's get started. I have already installed the WordPress in a folder called House Party Site, inside my www or htdocs folder. Now let's delete the unnecessary plugins and themes, as we don't need them. I am installing Ocean WP theme for this site. Delete these plugins. These are the plugins that are required for this website. Ocean Extra, Ocean Stick Anything, Elementor, Elements Kit Lite, Essential Add-ons for Elementor, Contact Form, Elementor Image Hover Effects, Elementor Blocks. Let's start installing these plugins. I am quickly gonna install all these plugins. As you can see, we have successfully installed our all plugins. Now I am going to activate all these plugins. Set up Essential Add-ons plugin. Now I'm activating the Ocean WP theme. Now check the site. As you can see, our theme is activated. Now delete rested theme and unnecessary pages. As I am creating one-page site, that's why we need only one page, that is, our landing page or front page, home. Change the page attributes. Select Elementor full width option from template dropdown, and click on Publish button. Now we have to remove this title. Go back to your page editor, and go to this title option, and click on Disable option. See, the title is gone now. Now I am going to create header of the site. Let's start creating the menu. I am giving my header a name, Main Menu. Add home page to your menu. Now we will create our custom links. These links are custom links. Let's start creating them. I will tell you about this URL section later. Similarly, create all custom links. This section defines the menu location. Now save the menu. Now we will design our menu. Click on this Customize option. Remove this top bar. Now we will set our home page as a landing page. This drop-down shows our all pages that we have created. This drop-down is not going to show custom links. Now let's change the font family. Go to the typography section. Select body option. This will make your font family, font weight, line height, etc. default for the whole site. I am using Lato as my default font. Now I will style menu link items. Now let's style the header. For this, go to the header section. Under this section, go to General option. Increase header height, and unchecking this checkbox as I don't want header bottom border. Change the header color to black. Increase the padding for menu links. Change link color and hover color. Now I am going to give my site a logo. Let's add it. Go back and go to Logo option. I have already downloaded all required images, so I am uploading it. I don't want to crop my logo. I need full logo image. Set its max width and height to 150 pixels. Now go to the site identity option. Do not remove this site title. I removed it here mistakenly. Remove this tagline, but if you have any tagline in your mind, you can put it here. Now I will upload my site icon. This is the site icon. Now I will remove this footer widget and bottom. Now I will remove this search icon. Under header, go to menu option, scroll down and you will see a drop-down option, search icon style. Under search icon, choose disabled from that drop-down and make it publish. See, search icon is removed from the menu now. Now I will start creating site using Elementor. Now I will create this section. Upload a video into your WordPress media library. After uploading it, click on the video and copy this link. Go to your Elementor page editor. Select a structure. Set columns gap to no gap. Set its height to fit to screen. Now we will add our video to this structure as a background. Now paste the video link in this input field. Now we will add some text over the video. Drag heading from the Elementor. Give some text to it. I am using dummy text here. Now go to Style section and change your text font family, color, font size, line height, letter spacing, font weight, etc. Now go to the Advanced option and give this structure some padding. I am giving 150 pixels to both top and bottom. Next we will add a button after this text. Drag a button. Give some text to it. This is the Unicode for right arrow. This is the URL for the button. Style this button according to your needs. I am giving transparent background color and white color border to this button. We have completed our first section. Now we will create second section. Select your structure. Go to the Style option and upload the black background image at the background of the section. Set the position of the image. I am using black background image because I am going to add parallax effect to this section. This option is responsible for the parallax effect. Set it to fixed. Set repeat option to no repeat so that the background image will not get repeated until the width of the section. Set size to cover so that it covers the width of the section. Now let's add heading to this section. Style this heading according to your needs. Add some space to this section. Add another column by dragging in a section. Set its width to 450 pixels. And columns gap to no gap. Add and style some text to it. I am giving this section top margin of -10 pixels to make it look good. Drag another inner section. Create 2 columns. Give this section 950 pixels width, and set columns gap to wider. For first column, I am going to add heading again. Style this heading. Next, add some text to this column. I am using dummy text here. Style this text. Next I will add a button. Just copy the button from the above section and change the text. For second column, I am going to add an image. Choose your image size. I am choosing full here. Set image width and max width to 100% and height to 550 pixels, and choose cover for object fit. Now let's duplicate this section. Right-click on these dots and click on Duplicate. Rearrange these columns to make it look different. Change the image. Change the heading. Again, duplicate this section and repeat the process again. This section is completed now. Now we will create our another section. Pick a structure. Set its width to full width and select no gap for columns gap. Stretch the section. Give bottom margin of 50 pixels. Add background image. Again, I am adding parallax effect to this section. Add another inner section and give 50 pixels top margin to it. Give your choice of background color to the first column. Search and drag icon box from the Elementor search bar. Add title and description. Select an icon of your own choice. Now style the icon box. Let's give this column some padding. Now duplicate this column 2 times. Now change the background color individually. Change the title for both of these columns. Change these icons. Again, select another structure. Inside this structure, drag another section of 2 columns. Set its width to 1000 pixels and columns gap to wider. Let's give this section a heading. Drag heading icon and style it. I am adding span tag to my first word of the heading to style it differently. Style your heading. Next, add some text to this section and style it. Next, I am going to add feature list. Drag this icon. Give the feature title and description. Style the icon. Change the icon shape. Duplicate the list and just change the title. Change icon size, padding, spacing, etc. Style the text part. Now duplicate this heading and drag it to another column and change the heading. Next, I am going to add some progress bars. I am removing this title because I don't need it. Change the percentage if you want to do. Add inner text. Design this progress bar. Change the background color. Change the height of the bar. Style the text. Duplicate this bar. Change the background color, inner text and percentage for the bar. Repeat the process. Now I will create this service section. Again, select the structure, set its width to full width, stretch the section, give the background color. Give top and bottom padding. Here I'm giving 80 pixels for both top and bottom. Copy the heading from the above section and change the text. Drag another section. Set its width to 1200 pixels and column gap to wider. Again, I am using feature list. Remove these extra features as I want only one. Choose the icon. Style the icon. Change the title. Change the icon shape. Set the alignment of the icon into middle. Change the icon size. Reduce the padding and spacing for the icon. Style the title and description. Now duplicate this column 3 times and change the icon and content for each column. This section is completed. Now let's move to the next section. Select your structure and give 50 pixels for top and bottom padding. Copy the heading from the above section and paste it in your contact section. Change the text for the heading. Now I am adding some subtext to this heading. Set its top margin to -25 pixels and bottom to 15 pixels. Next, create 2 columns. Set columns gap to extended. For first column, I will again add feature list. Style this list according to your needs. Delete other list items. Style only one and just duplicate them 3 times. Let's style these list items. Set width of the first column to 30%. Now for the second column, I will add contact form. Go to the contact forms. If you want to create new, you can click on this Add New option. Edit this contact form 1. Delete all these input fields. I want to create the contact form like this. I want to add 2 columns in one single row. That's why I will create contact form using HTML, and later I will add CSS to it. Now add name field in first column. Check this box to use this text as a placeholder. Give this field a class. Here I am giving name field. Repeat these steps for other input fields. Add email field in second column. Add subject column in third column. Add mobile number in fourth column. And text area in large column. At last, after the div close tag, don't forget to add the submit button. Now go to your Elementor editor page and refresh it. Now search contact. Drag this icon. Select your contact form that we have just created. Now just style your form. Change input height, bottom margin, text area's height. Change font size, font style, font color, etc. Style the submit button. Give the submit button some padding. Now I will move to our last section, that is, footer. Let's insert the footer from the Elements kit. Click on this icon. Go to Footers. Insert the first one. As you can see, the top margin of this footer section is very large. Now right-click anywhere, and click on this navigator, and click on your footer section. Reduce this footer's top and bottom margin. Reduce padding of this inner section. Add your site logo here. Change the logo URL. Set its width and max width to 55%. Style this text. Reduce this bottom padding. Copy this heading and paste it after this text. Change the text. Let's say catch us on. Style it according to your needs. Edit these social icons. Remove the rest of the icons and just duplicate the first one and change the icons. Add your choice of icons. Add your social link here. I am not adding it. Style your social icons. For the second column, change style for this heading. Edit this icon list and remove this icon. Style this icon list. Delete this text. Add your own list. I am adding 2 mails here. Copy both of these text icon list and paste them below. Give this text top margin. Style the heading text. Search nav, and use this element. Our menu is already selected here. Let's make this navigation menu vertical. Now style your menu list items. Next we will move to the last column, change the heading. Reduce the bottom margin for this heading, search and drag map from Elementor. Put your location in this text field. I am not changing this location. Change its height to 160 pixels. I am changing the column's width. Edit and style this footer bottom text. Add another text here. Add site logo for this column. Now let's view our site. Now we will give ID to our sections. Go to your menu section. These are our custom link. For the About link, I have given the URL, #about, so we have to give our About section an ID, About. Similarly do with all the sections. Let's test it. As you can see, it is working properly. Now we have to stick our header. Use this Stick Anything plugin. Go to the theme panel and then Stick Elements. Inspect this header. Pass this ID site header to the stick element. As this is an ID, that's why I have used this hash. Give the 50 pixels offset. This means after scrolling 50 pixels the header will get sticked. Now I will add my custom CSS to this site. Click on Customize. Go to the bottom and click on this option and add your CSS here. First of all, I will create this effect. Right-click on this element and click on Inspect Element. Use this anchor tag class. Copy this class and paste it in your custom CSS. As this is class, so put dot before the class and remove the white spaces. Set its position to relative. Use the CSS before selector with this class. Set its position to absolute and width 0%. Display block height 100%, right 0, top 0. Background white. Add a transition to it for smoothness. This means, when I hover on this button, the width of the content that I have added using before selector becomes 100%. Next we have to change the text color in black on hover. So copy this text class and add CSS. Add z-index1 to this button. And z-index-1 to before selector. On hover on this button, the text color turns into black and its font weight turns into bold. Effect is perfectly applied to all these buttons. Now we will add the CSS to our contact form. We have to make the form like this. Go to your contact form. Copy this row class and set its width to 100% and display flex. Set small col class width to 50% and large col's width to 100%. Now change the width of these input fields. Inspect each field and copy their input class. and set their input class width to 98% and make it important. Similarly, do this with all fields. I'm quickly setting width for all input fields. Set 100% width for text area input class. Let's reduce input margin from Elementor. Reduce it from 35 to 25 pixels. Let's check the site. Click on Submit button and change CSS for these errors. Inspect this error and scroll down. Change CSS here. Copy this class and CSS in your code. Similarly, change CSS for this response output. Now, let's remove this left padding from these links. Copy this class and set left padding to 0. Let's check the site. Oh, I forgot to change this heading. Let's change it. Oh, I forgot to change font style of this text. Let's change it. And also reduce the top margin. Refresh the page. Let's change this site identity now, which I had mistakenly removed. Now we have completely created our site. So this is it for today. Hope you liked and learned something from this. If you do, then hit a like and subscribe to my channel. Bye.